to keep your eye on. So like right now,
Yeah.
we can hear everything. So you just want to do that. So um, actually, no, we do. To be honest, this will be just.
And that brings me back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you can see, the green
Okay.
pop up.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Holland College Hurricane Football. We're going to start today. The Holland Hurricanes are going to be receiving the kickoff. We've got Landon Keats back deep. Looks like we're about ready to go here. And here we go. Kicks picked up about the 24-yard line and down there immediately by number 23, Pierce Saunders. So the Hurricanes will start their first drive of the season at the 25-yard line. Here we go. They break out of the huddle. Ready to go. 1st and 10. Oh, and the pass is incomplete to number 22, Ethan Godinho. So that'll leave us 2nd and 10. Looks like the quarterback got the ball just out a little ahead of the running back there. Hurricanes are looking to improve on a 1-5 season last year. In tough today here against the defending champs out of Fredericton. Hurricanes break out of the huddle. Ball snap, Pruss drops back. Looks over the middle. Oh, and off the hand of his receiver, number 19, Eric McCardle. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. It looks like the punt team's going to head out for the Hurricanes. We've got Thomas Hoyt back deep to receive the punt for Fredericton here. Snap is good. Punts off. Looks like a decent punt. Fielded by 81. Starts a return. And he stopped about 2 yards after his return there by the Hurricanes. So it looks like the Bombers will start their drive about the 34-yard line. Here we go. The UMB offense is out in the field. QB Jonah Rollins hands it off. Looks like a gain of about 3 or 4 yards here to start off by number 88, Matt LaFleur. "13 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Snap is on. Oh, quarterback draw goes up the middle. Slides. And we got some flag on the play. Looks like it might be a bit of a late hit on the quarterback. We'll wait and see. So that's going to cost the Hurricanes 15 yards there. As soon as the quarterback slides and gives himself up, there should be no contact at all. So that's why we're going back 15. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the Holland Hurricane 53-yard line. Hand off to number 88. He powers up the middle. Looks like he's going to get 2 or 3 yards on the run. Once again, that was Matt LaFleur with the run there. Looks like we have another penalty. Looks like a 5-yard penalty on the Hurricanes here. We're going to have 1st and 5. Oh, 2nd and 5. No, it's 1st and 5 from the 48. Bombers start off with LaFleur in the backfield. It's a handoff to LaFleur up the middle again. Looks like he's going to get a yard or two maybe. Looks like the Bombers are trying to establish a run game here. So far, so good. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down. First and 10 from the Holland Hurricane 43. And a handoff up the middle. Looks like it's going to go for 4 or 5 yards. And that was carried by number 20, Miguel Reyes-Landry. Looks like it was a gain of 4 there. So we got 2nd and 6. 11:40 left in the first quarter here. Hurricanes show blitz, and here they come. The Bombers pick it up pretty good. He's going in the air deep, and it looked like, incomplete. Looks like it was in and out of the hands, but it was a great play by Matthias Johnson, covering the receiver there for the Hurricanes. That'll bring up 3rd and 6. And looks like the Bombers have a choice to make here. Looks like the Bombers are going to go for it. So like I said, we got 3rd and 6 here. Holland College 39-yard line. Off they go. It's a pass to the right. And it's complete to number 81, Thomas Hoyt. And it looks like that's going to pick up a 1st down. So the gamble pays off for the Red Bombers. We've got 1st and now. From the Holland Hurricane 30-yard line. Hand off to 88, Matt LaFleur. He finds an opening on the right, busted out to the right. Finally brought down by number 31, Ryan McDougall. But it's a big gain of about 12 yards. Looks like we got 1st down here on the, say about the 18-yard line. And the quarterback escapes the pressure, dances out to the right. Looks like he might have a couple of yards there after a little bit of a broken play. Looks like Jonah Rollins made a little something out of nothing there and got himself 5 or 6 yards. He got 2nd and 4. 9:50 left here in the first. The Bombers are knocking on the door. Quarterback drops back, escapes the pressure, finds LaFleur on the right-hand side, and he's brought down just short of the goal line. The Hurricanes brought the pressure, but Rollins was able to find his way out of it and found LaFleur on the right sideline. And another big gain. We've got first and goal. I'd say it's from the 4-yard line. We've got an injury timeout here for the Holland Hurricanes. We got number 48, Braden Mitty, is down. And the trainers will tend to him. And Mitty's able to make it off the field under his own power there, so that's always good to see. So here we go, first and goal for UMB from about the 3-yard line. Handoff is LaFleur at the middle, and a great play there by number 44 for Holland Hurricanes, Owen McLeod out of Barrie, Ontario. Jumps into the backfield and tackles for a loss. Second and goal now. They've got LaFleur in the backfield again. They're running motion left. Oh, and Rollins escapes pressure once again and is able to find his way at the middle, and he's just short. Looks like it's going to be about the 2-yard line he's marked down on. Once again, he's able to escape some pressure that the Hurricanes brought. And found a way to make a couple yards out of it. And we've got third and goal now from the 2. Once again, LaFleur's back. Backfield, his QB keeps up the middle. Offensive line pushes and looks like he got into the end zone. We got a touchdown. Touchdown UMB. Jonah Rollins keeps up the middle. And that's 6 on the board for the Red Bombers. Put together a good drive there. March down the field. A couple of Holland College penalties didn't help any, but they're able to punch it in for 6. And the point after is good. So with 7:54 remaining in the first quarter, it is now 7-0 for your defending champions UMB Red Bombers. here, the Bombers are going to kick off to the Hurricanes. We've got Landon Keats back deep, as well as it looks like Keegan Cardona. And Cardona catches it on the left side, is able to stay in bounds and finds a hole at the middle. He's out to the 40, past the 40, 45, probably to the 46 or 7 yard line there. Great return by Keegan Cardona. And we got a flag. So that is going to negate the kickoff return. It's a hold on the return team, so that's going to push them back. Once again, penalties are playing a factor. So we're moving back 10. So the Hurricanes are going to be starting on the 30-yard line. Snap was high. Flag it down on the play. We got a flag here. Looks like it's going to be against UMB. Offside. That's going to be 5 yards. So we've got 1st and 5 here from their own 35-yard line after the offside penalty. Ball snapped. Quarterback draws back. Ball's in the air, and there was no receivers in the air. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. So you get 2nd and 5 here from the 35. Oh, looks like that's going to be a false start. Maybe on Holland College there. No, we got offside on the Bombers. That's going to be an automatic 1st down. So we got 1st down here on their own 40-yard line, thanks to a couple UMB Red Bomber offside penalties. Motion is number 19, runs across the center of the field, and the handoff is to number 22. He breaks out left, finds a little bit of hole, but he is met there hard by number 65, Nick Appleby, with a great tackle there. So that ends up being a loss of 2 on the play. So we got 2nd and 12 here on the 38-yard line. Ball is out, and it's incomplete. It looks like he had it, but the ball did fall out. Intended receiver was number 3, Keeler Purcell. Just couldn't hold on there, and that's going to bring out the punt team. Ball gets up and away. Big punt by Simon Hales. And it looks like it's going to make it to the goal line. It's brought out by number 81, Thomas Hoyt, and he's brought down near the goal line. The crowd likes that. Looks like Aaron Beachy made the tackle there. So it's going to be first down here for UMB on their own 5. Their last possession, they had a drive that spanned almost the entire length of the field. See what we can do here with the Holland College defense. So they bring a bit of a blitz, but it's a handoff left to Lafleur. And he might have been brought down behind the line. Looks like a loss of 2 or 3 there. Quarterback drops back to pass. Once again, escapes pressure, runs up the middle, runs right, finds a little bit of daylight. Looks like he's brought down right around the 10. So we got 3rd and 5. Looks like UMB's bringing the punt team out. So 2 and out's what the defense needed here. And I believe in this direction, the Bombers will be kicking into the wind. So we've got number 7, Connor Winrow, back to receive. And we've got a safety here for the Hurricanes as the Bombers knelt in the end zone. Hey. All right, after a bit of a short kick, we got 1st and 10 here on the Holland College 45-yard line. Handoff, 22. Looks like he's met for a loss of yards. That was Ethan Godinho on the carry. Looks like about a loss of 3. The UMB defense is being pretty stingy here so far. So we've got 2nd and about 13 here for the Hurricanes on their own 41. Drops back for a pass, looks left. It was intended for Wolf Sim, but just out of his reach. So that's going to bring up 3rd down, and out comes the Hurricane punt team once again. So Simon Hales once again back to kick for the Hurricanes. Has had a couple of big kicks here so far, but I believe that would have been helped with the wind. We've got 2:50 left here. It's 7-2 for UMB, 1st quarter. It's a great snap. Once again, the kick is up. A great looking kick. Fielded here by the Bombers, number 8, and he runs out to the right-hand side. We got a flag on the play. But it looks like he's knocked out of bounds right around the 28-yard line. We'll wait and see what the flag is here. It's a holding on the return team. So that'll push him back a little bit here. They'll start their drive somewhere around the 18-yard line. Hand off to number 84, Nick Parker, and he swings out to the left. Looks like about a gain of, he might be close to the 1st down, as a matter of fact, 9 or 10 yards. No, he got about 8, I'd say. He's a little short there, but still a good run. Nick Parker. Looked like a bit of misdirection there as I faked the handoff to LaFleur, who had been running pretty heavy before this, so kind of confused the defense a little bit, and he's able to slide 8 yards out of it. Handoff goes up the middle of LaFleur, and he's looking like he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackled right around the, looks like the 29-yard line, but enough for the 1st. That gives us about a minute and a half left here in the 1st quarter. It's 7-2 UMB. UMB scored on their 1st drive, and the Hurricanes were able to force a safety here not too long ago. Once again, the Hurricanes bring pressure. He escapes the pressure once and twice and rolls out to the right, finds it, looks for a receiver out to the right, and just overthrows him a little bit. Looks like he had him there, too. The intended receiver was number 81, Thomas Hoyt. The Hurricanes have brought some great pressure today to the quarterback, but Jonah Rollins here for the UMB Bombers has been able to escape it every time so far and usually has made something happen out of it. So we've got 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. A little bit of motion, a little play action. Oh, and he's met. The pass was complete to number 8, Jace Taylor. But he was met immediately by number 25 for the Hurricanes, Matthias Blaze. And it looks like that's going to be enough to bring out the UMB punt team here, as it's 3rd down and 6. So Blaze wasn't fooled at all with that play and met his receiver immediately, tackled immediately. It's a great play. We got number 7 back deep to receive the punt here for the Hurricanes, Connor Winrow, along with number 88 on the other side of the field. Kick is up, it's in the air, and the wind is killing it. It's taken by number 10, Aaron Beachy, and he's brought down pretty much immediately on the UNB Red Bomber 52-yard line. So we're going to have the Hurricanes starting their drive there. Sorry, that's a 51-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 51. And the Hurricanes are looking to make something happen here on their third drive of the afternoon. The first who've resulted in a punt. So here they come breaking out of the huddle. We got 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left, and 1 tailback. Receivers are in motion. Hand off to 22 up the right-hand side, but he's tackled behind the line by number 52, Donnie Sharp, who just broke through the line and just stomped the play out. It looks like it's going to be a loss of about 5 yards. Maybe even 6. And that is going to bring an end to the first quarter as time runs out. So we're going to be switching sides of the field. Or they're going to run this last play. They'll run this last play, and then it'll be the end of the quarter. So it's 2nd and it looks about 16 or more. Final play of the first quarter, 7-2 for UMB. Receivers go in motion. He looks left, and once again, just out of the reach of the receiver, number 19, Aaron McCardle. That's going to bring up 3rd and very long, and what I would assume would be the punt team coming out. And with the end of the quarter, they're going to be switching sides, which means Holland College will be punting this into the wind. So we got Holland College here punting the ball. Kick is up. That's a very good kick. Fielded at the 20-yard line by number 8. Jace Taylor breaks out to the right. Looks like he's going to find about 5 yards on the return. So the Bombers are going to start this drive on their own 30, it looks like about the 32-yard line. The defense is able to bring some pressure the last drive for UMB and get in the backfield and stuff them out. They'll need to do the same thing here again. There must have been a penalty on the play. I missed it, but I see that the ball is being moved back to about the 16-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bombers here on the 16-yard line. 14:30 left in the first half. Handoff inside to number 88, LaFleur. And then he picks up a couple yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8. LaFleur has certainly ran for some tough yards today. And we've got a complete pass here, completed to number 81, Thomas Hoyt. Looks like he's going to have enough to pick up the first down. Nice little pass and catch there between Rollins and Hoyt, and that's going to give UMB a first down. And from the 26-yard line, it's 1st and 10, 13:30 left here in the first half, 7-2 for the Bombers. It's a pitch out to the left, but it's snuffed out immediately. 44 and 33 for Holland College. We've got Owen McLeod and Tyler Newson teaming up to bring him down in the backfield. It's a loss of 2. It's going to make it 2nd and 12. We got a player down for UMB here, so we're going to have a bit of an injury timeout as they come out to attend to that. 7-2 here, 13:08 left in the second quarter. And that's number 20 who was down, Miguel Reyes-Landry, and is now up walking off the field on his own power. So once again, great to see that. So hopefully he'll be okay and back in here pretty soon. So we've got 2nd and 12. Rollins drops back. We've got a flag on the play. He looks like over the middle. Complete. And brought down at the Holland College 50, at the Holland College 52-yard line. But there, like I said, there was a flag on the play. Looks like the flag was on Holland College, and that is going to be declined. So it looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Bombers at the 54-yard line of Holland College. They're up 7-2 currently, 12:50 left in the first half. Ball is snapped. Handoff to LaFleur up the middle. Once again, LaFleur registers 4 or 5 yards there. So it's 2nd and 4 here from the 43-yard line, 42-yard line. The Bombers break out of the huddle. Once again, LaFleur is lined up in the backfield. Rollins sends his men in motion. There they go. Handoff up the middle. Once again to LaFleur. And he's going to rumble, it looks like, to get enough for the first down. Yes, he is. It looks like about a gain of 6. Moving the chains. So it looks like it's first down here for UMB, about the 41-yard line of Holland College. Ball snapped. He drops back for a pass. 17 looks deep over the middle. Sees his receiver. Oh, and it's just through his hands. Looks like the UMB receiver could have had it, and then when it went through his hands, the defensive back for Holland College, Connor Winrow, also had a shot at it, but it just squeaked through his hands as well. So we've got 2nd and 10 here now for the Bombers. The Hurricanes bring pressure. Passes out to the right and knocked out by number 7. Connor Winrow with a great play here to knock that pass out of his hands, which would have been resulted in a first down for UMB, but it looks like we've got the kicking team coming out for the Red Bombers. Oh, the punt snap is bounces in front of the kicker, but he's able to control it, pick it up, and kick it, and it's going to go into the end zone. Well, number 88 was able to escape a few tackles, but finally he's brought down in the end zone. We do have a flag down on the play, so we're going to see what that's all about. It is against a kicking team. No indication as to what the penalty was here, but it was against UMB. It looks like the referees are still talking about it. So the ball has come out to the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes at the 20. Looking to get some offense going here for the first time this afternoon. Ball is snapped in the hands. Looks out left to the running back. And he's able to gain 3 or 4 yards. So we get 2nd and 5 here for the Hurricanes.
Hi. Can I have a hot dog and a Pepsi, please?
That was a good play there by the UMB defensive back, number 15, Jaron Killam, who stepped up to get his hand on that pass. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Hurricanes. And that is enough for them to bring out their punt team. So once again, that's a great play by number 15, Jaron Killam, broke up the pass. And that is going to bring out the punt team for the Hurricanes here once again. Simon Hales back to kick the ball. 2nd-year marketing and advertising management student from Victoria, BC. Snaps a little low, but he's able to control the snap, and a good little kick that makes it into the UMB side of the field, and it's picked up and immediately dropped down. Number 81 was Thomas White, was able to get the ball, downs it right about the 48-yard line, of the Bombers. Now comes the Bomber offense once again. We've got 9:34 remaining here in the first half from McAdam Field here on the UPEI campus, Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. It's 7-2 for the UMB Red Bombers with 9:34 remaining in the first half. Fake handoff to 88. Pass goes outside right to number 40. That is Aaron Olafson. He looks like he's able to make a gain of about 1 yard, and that will bring up 2nd and 9. Bombers come out of the huddle. They line up. Ball is snapped. It's handoff to number 88, Matt LaFleur, and he's brought down almost immediately. The line of scrimmage, it looks like maybe a gain of 1, if anything. But the defense holds, and that's enough to bring out the UMB punt team. So good hold there for the Hurricane defense. Only giving up 2 yards on that drive, and that'll bring up the punt team. We've got Connor Winrow and Keegan Cardona back deep for the Hurricanes to receive the punt. It's a good snap. Right on the money. The kick is up. Looks like it's going to be taken by Cardona. Runs outside to the right. Tries to find a bit of daylight towards the sideline. Cuts back to the middle. Maybe scores a few more yards there. But he's going to be brought down about the 33-yard line. Maybe a return of 5 or 6 yards there. And out comes the Hurricane offense, who have struggled to get things going here so far today. Looking to maybe wear this UMB defense out a bit, who's been quite stingy up to this point. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the UMB, or sorry, from the Hurricane 31-yard line. Oh, it's a great pass out to the left of 23, and he's wide open. He's got lots of room. He's got one man to beat. Can he beat him on the outside? No, and he's brought down by number 15. Jaron Killam, but a great pass and a catch here by Pierce Saunders, who had lots of daylight at the left-hand side. It's a gain of about 50 yards. First big play of the day for the Holland College Hurricane offense. They're into the UMB end of the field here for the first time. It's going to be 1st down and 10. And we've got a timeout here. Timeout called by UMB. 7.5 minutes left in the first half here. 7-2 UMB. Holland College is pressing here. And it looks like the timeout's about over here. Hurricanes are in the huddle on their offense. So as I say, it's 1st down for the Hurricanes here on the UNB 25-yard line. We've got 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left, and 1 tailback. Motion, 11 motions across the middle. Here we go. Snap is good. 17 looks back. He's going deep down the right-hand side. Sees number 1 in the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass. That pass was intended for number 1, Wolf Sim, back in the corner of the end zone. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Three receivers to his left, 2 to his right, 1 in the backfield. Motion on the left. Here we go. 17 drops back, looks over the middle. It's number 3. Oh, and it's just incomplete. Intended for Keeler Purcell. It looks like he had him there, but it just slipped out of his fingertips, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. And it looks like we have our field goal team coming out. Looks like it's going to be about a 31-yard attempt here for the Hurricanes. We've got number 14, Simon Hales, back to snap is down. The hold looks good. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So that's going to make it 7-5 here with 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half. 7-5 for the Bombers. The Hurricanes are able to move the ball down the field and chip away at the lead here. If their defense keeps holding like they have been, they might have a chance here in the first half to come back and take a lead. So it looks like UMB has Thomas Hoyt and Turner Ryan back deep to receive the kick here from the Holland College Hurricanes after they put up the 3 points to make it 7-5. And here we go. The kick is up. It's going to find its way back, and it's going to go out of bounds, which is going to bring out some flags. One out of bounds about the 8-yard line. And that's going to bring the ball up to the 40, I do believe, where the UMB Red Bombers will start their drive with 6:25 remaining. And they are up 7-5 on the Holland College Hurricanes. And here they come. They're breaking out of their huddle. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. It's a pitch out to the left. That might have got a yard, but it looks like he's brought down around the line of scrimmage. Looks like Tyler Newson was there to make the tackle. Second and 8 here from the 42-yard line. The Hurricanes bring pressure, pass out to the left, and it's incomplete. Intended for number 80, Justin Remillard. Pass looked good, just couldn't handle it here today, and it's going to bring out the punt team once again for the UMB Reds, so the Hurricanes are able to hold. They're going to get the ball back and see if they can move the ball down the field like they did last drive. Aaron Hicks is back to kick for the UMB Red Bombers. Connor Winrow and Keegan Cardona back deep for the Hurricanes to receive. Snap is up. It's good. Kick is off. End over end. It takes a Holland College bounce. It's picked up by number 70. Breaks out to the right and might have got a yard or two after getting the ball. That was Connor Winrow. Brought down, and the Hurricanes are going to start their drive on their own 37-yard line. That was a run by Wolf Sim, and he may have gotten a yard on the play. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Turns back on. He looks deep on the left-hand side. Looking for his receiver. Oh, and a good play by number 15, Jaron Killam, to break up the pass. And the intended receiver was Wolf Sim up the left-hand side on the sideline. But the incomplete pass is going to bring up 3rd and 9 and also bring out the Hurricanes punt team. Simon Hales back to kick for the Hurricanes. Snap is good. Kick is up. Decent kick. Fielded about the 40-yard line. And he's brought down immediately by number 20, Gavin Giddings. So the UNB Red Bombers are going to start the drive here from their own 42-yard line. The Hurricanes defense is looking once again to try to stop their offense here and keep this game close, as it's 7-5 here for UNB with 4 minutes left in the first half. The handoff is to LaFleur up the middle, and looks like he's going to rumble for about 4 or 5 yards. That's a gain of 6. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Three and a half minutes left. First half, 7-5. 2nd and 4 for the Bombers. Handoff is up the middle to 88 once again, Matt LaFleur, who rumbles and gets himself a first down here. And it's going to be marked down right at midfield. Clock still running. It's going down to 3 minutes here left in the first half. First and 10 from midfield for the Bombers. It's a handoff right. It looks like that's going to go for about 8 yards. The handoff was to number 20, Miguel Reyes-Landry, who was hobbled off the field earlier, but looks like he's back and healthy and finds himself 8 yards here on that run to the right. So that brings up 2nd and 2 for the Bombers, who are in a bit of a hurry up here because they've only got about 2:45 left in the first. Handoff up the middle once again to number 20, Reyes, who gets enough for the first down. Some tough yards there for number 20, Reyes. Reyes-Landry. And that'll, Reyes-Landry checks out while LaFleur checks back into the game. 1st and 10. This is about the 44-yard line of Holland College. Handoff is LaFleur up the middle, and he finds himself a pretty good gain there for the Bombers. So we've got 2nd and 5 here from the 39-yard line of the Holland College Hurricanes. Bombers are moving the ball down the field here. Snap is up. 17 drops back. Looks deep. Escapes. No, he's not. It's going to be a sack for the Hurricanes here. It looks like number 58 got back there, and that would be Isaac Webb. And that's going to bring out the punt team. So great time for a sack here for Isaac Webb and the Hurricanes. So that's going to stuff the drive. We've got a minute and 59 seconds left here in the second half. The Hurricanes will get the ball back here, or should get the ball back. Aaron Hicks back to kick. Snap is a bit short and bounce, but he's able to field it. Holland Hurricanes field the punt on their own 3 or 4 yard line, but it looks like the block ran into their kick receiver, and he wasn't able to get much out of it. So it looks like we're going to start right around their own 5 yard line with 1 minute and 38 seconds left to go here in the first half. Holland College trails the UMB Bombers 7-5. Hurricanes break out of the huddle here. Quarterback drops back, looks over the middle. Pass was intended for number 19, Aaron Ricardo, but just out of his reach. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Snap is up. Quarterback looks over the middle once again, and it's complete. Over the middle. He finds his receiver, number 19, Aaron Ricardo, and that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down. We've got 1 minute and 32 left on the clock here. Clock starts to run. Hurricanes come out of their huddle. We got flags down on the play. Incomplete pass on the left. We've got holding on the offense. So that's going to move the Hurricanes back 10 yards on that hold, and they'll repeat first down. Hurricanes break out of their huddle here. 1st and 20 from their own 10-yard line, it looks like. Snap is up. Quarterback drops back. Has to just keep a bit of pressure, and he's brought down. Looks like it was number 92 on the tackle for UNB. And we have got a timeout here with 43.8 seconds remaining in the first half. It is 2nd and 10 for UMB. right, the Hurricanes break out of the huddle here after the timeout. 43.8 seconds left. First half. Hurricanes down 7-5. It is 2nd and 10 from their own line, it looks like. Quarterback looks, is in the pocket, has a little bit of time, looks over the middle, and is incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10, which will also bring out the punt team. Number 8, Jace Taylor, is back deep for the Bombers, as well as number 81, Thomas Hoyt. The Hurricanes punter's in his own end zone. We got a flag, or what have we got here? Timeout. Looks like. I'm not sure what the whistle is for, but looks like we're going to start over here. Once again, the Hurricanes are punting from their own end zone. 37 seconds left. Punt, snap is good. Punts up. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds at about the Holland College 32 or 3-yard line. So that's where the Bombers are going to set up with 30 seconds left to try to add to their lead before the half ends. So it's up to the Hurricanes defense here to see if they can step up and keep this 2-point deficit to go into halftime with. 30 seconds left, 7-5 UMB. First down about the 32-yard line. Lots of time for the quarterback. He looks over the middle, pass is complete. Jonah Rollins completes a pass over the middle to number 8, Jace Taylor. We've got 23 seconds remaining here. So it's looking like it's first down for the Bombers right around the 18 or 19-yard line of Holland College. Lots of time for Rollins to have a look. He looks out right, finds his man, but he's met immediately here by number 33, Tyler Newson, who made a good tackle there. Might have saved some points for the Hurricanes. So we got second down, 2nd and 10, it looks like. 12 seconds left. And it looks like the Bombers are going to bring out their field goal team to try to tack on 3 points here before they head into half. Try to extend their lead to 5. And it looks like a timeout by Holland College here to try to ice the kicker a bit, maybe. And it looks like that timeout by Holland College sparked the UMB Red Bombers enough to bring out their offense to run a play here on 2nd and 10 with 7.3 seconds left. So the UMB Bombers had their kicking team on the field, ready to kick a field goal. Holland College called a timeout. During the timeout, the UMB Bombers decided to bring their offense back out. They're going to run a play here on 2nd down. So they have 7.3 seconds left here in the half. They are up 7-5. So here we go. 7 seconds left. UMB's looking to make something happen here. Oh, looks like we have a bit of a false start here on maybe 68. Luke Myers-LeBlanc. And that is going to force the Bombers to change their mind once again. Looks like they're going to bring their field goal team back out. And we're looking at about a 28, 29 yard kick here for UMB. Number 80, Justin Remayard, look back to make the kick. There's a snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And that's going to make it 10-5 here for the UMB Red Bombers with 3.3 seconds left in the first half. So the Hurricanes were able to hold the Bombers to 3 points after the Bombers started with great field position there on that last drive. And it looks like you're going to have enough time just for a kickoff here. So if the Hurricanes aren't able to return this kick for a touchdown, it looks like we're going to head into half with a 10-5 score. And that's going to be it. That's going to do it for the first half. So after the first half of play, it's 10-5 for the UMB Bombers. They started with a touchdown on their first drive and then just tacked on 3 extra points here with a field goal at the end of the first half. And Holland College was able to get a safety early on, and then they had a field goal of their own to make it 10-5. So we'll be back here in the second half with the Hurricanes looking to take the lead here. See you in the second half. All right, folks, welcome back here for some second half action. McAdam Field here in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. We got your Holland Hurricanes down 10-5 heading into the second half. They'll be kicking the ball off to UMB. Back deep for the Red Bombers to get the punt is number 8, Jace Taylor. The Hurricanes offense is going to look to improve a bit here in the second half, as they had a bit of trouble moving the ball last half. The Red Bombers do have a stingy defense here, it looks like, but we're looking to turn things around here in the second half. The Hurricanes defense played really well. Kind of been holding them in the game here so far, so we'll see what the second half has in store for us. Here we go. Kickoff is up. The wind just seems to kill it there as soon as it gets up in the air. He fielded the ball. He got the ball about the 18-yard line. He's brought down somewhere right around the 30. So it's about a 12-yard return. And here comes the Red Bomber offense. They're going to start from their own 30-yard line with a 10-5 lead here. Start the second half. So here we go. It's a handoff up the middle to number 88, Matt LaFleur. He's going to rumble for about 5 yards, it looks like, which seems to be a common theme here for these Red Bombers. LaFleur has carried the ball well today for them. So here we go. It's 2nd and 5 here on right around their own 35-yard line here for the Bombers. Snap is up. The quarterback drops back. Looks over the middle for number 84. Good little catch there over the middle. He's going to have himself the first down. Knocked out of bounds finally by number 33, Tyler Newson. Catch was made there by number 84, Nick Parker, coming across the middle. Bobbled it a bit for a second, but was able to hang on and pick up the first down for the Bombers. So it's going to be 1st and 10, somewhere right around the 42 or 3-yard line here of UMB. Handoff up the middle. Looks like he's going to find, it's Matt LaFleur once again. Look like we're picking up a yard, maybe 2 for the Bombers, which is going to bring up 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back, looks to the left-hand side. Completes a pass to number 80. That's Justin Remillard, who's going to find himself a first down. Moving the chains. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 from UMB's own 54-yard line. Handoff is once again to LaFleur, who runs up the middle, finds a bit of a hole there. And I'd say right around 4 or 5 yards once again for LaFleur. Looks like it's going to be marked down for 5 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 here at the Holland College 50-yard line. Bombers come out of their huddle. Quarterback drops back for a pass. Looks right. Scrambles out. Oh, and he takes a big hit from 58. But the pass is complete to number 81. So the quarterback took a big hit to make the pass there, and it's complete to Thomas Hoyt for a big gain. So it's 1st and 10 from the Holland College 20-yard line. Swing pass out to the left. That's incomplete. And that will bring up 2nd and 10. He's just out of the reach of the receiver there. Okay, the Hurricane defense looking to hold here. We've got 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, looks to his right, and he is brought down. A sack here for number 44, Owen McLeod. Just what the Hurricanes needed here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to bring out the Bomber kicking team. So we're looking at about a 33-yard field goal attempt here for the Bombers. A little confusion on the field right now. And we have a timeout here called by UMB. Seemed to be a little bit of confusion there in the huddle. I'm not really sure there, but we got 11:13 left here in the 3rd quarter. Hurricanes trailing the UMB Red Bombers 10-5. It's been a very defensive battle here today between these two teams, with just a limited amount of big plays. Both defenses have really stepped up here. And the Hurricanes defense is looking to do it here one more time, maybe to get in there and block a kick to stop the Bombers from adding 3 more points onto the board here. And we got a block here, and it was blocked by the Holland Hurricanes, and it is their ball. Oh, we have offside on Holland College. And that one really stings, folks. CMB is going to have another chance. So here we go. It's 3rd and 10. Need the Holland College defense to step up here again, folks. Snap is up. Number 17 drops back in the pocket. Looks deep left. Looking for number 8. And the ball is juggled, and we got a flag here, folks. I think we're going to have pass interference on the defense. Doesn't look like he turned around at all to play the ball. And that's going to be enough to draw the penalty flag. So it's pass interference on Holland College. That's going to give the Red Bombers first and goal. So we really need the defense here to step up. And again, another penalty that's hurt the Hurricanes here this afternoon, giving the Bombers a chance here to really tack onto the lead. So we need the defense to come up strong. Handoff is to LaFleur up the middle. It looks like he gets nowhere. Met at the line of scrimmage and brought down. Second goal here for UMB. 10 minutes and 5 seconds with the clock running here left in the third quarter. 10-5 UMB is up. Looking to add on to their lead here. Quarterback is escaping pressure, but not this time. Looks like he's going to be brought down. So that's a sack and a loss here for this Hurricane defense. Looks like it's number 35, Dawson McDonald, the third-year Bachelor of Business student, stepping up to make that tackle. So we're going to be looking at a Bombers field goal attempt here. I'm not exactly, I'm thinking right around the 12-yard line, looks like. So a 12-yard field goal here to give them an 8-point lead. Hold is down. So the kick looks like it was wide right. So they do get the point for the Rouge. However, it's not a 3-point field goal. So the wide right saves the Hurricanes a couple of points, and out they come. The offense really needs to really start to get things going here now against this UMB defense, who has been able to kind of keep them at bay for this first 2 quarters and a little bit here this afternoon. All right, and here we go. First and 10 from their 35-yard line. The Hurricanes come out. Whistle starts to play, and here we go. Ball snapped a little high, but it's handoff on the inside, but he's met for a loss by that UMB D-line. And that's going to be a loss of 1. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Quarterback drops back to pass over the middle. Intended for number 19, Aaron Ricardo, but that was incomplete. Looks like it's a bit through his fingertips there. That's going to bring up 3rd down and likely a punt here from this Holland College side. We have 8.5 minutes left here in the third. Score of 11-5 for UMB. So we've got Simon Hales here back again to punt for the Hurricanes. Punt is up. It's a good looking punt. Bounces straight in the air. taken by number 8 for UMB, and he's tackled there immediately by 13 for Holland College, Zach Toner. So that's a really good punt into the win there for Simon Hales. The Bombers will be starting at their own 38-yard line. And once again, the Hurricanes are going to depend on the defense here to kind of keep them in the game, stop this UMB offense, and give their own offense another chance to score here. So it's a handoff up the middle here. Number 88, LaFleur. Looks like he's going to find himself 5 yards. Second and 6. So he got himself a gain of 4 yards there. Second and 6 coming up for the Bombers.
Hi there. What kinds of Gatorade do you have?
I think they're all zero, but I have orange, red, and blue.
Orange, red, and blue? Blue. Please.
Subs out. 17 looks on the. It's overthrown for the receiver. I think the intended receiver there is number 80, Justin Remillard, but just a bit overthrown there by the quarterback, and out comes the punt team. So the Hurricanes defense was able to hold there. Looks like they'll get the ball back. Number 2 for the Bombers, Aaron Hicks, back to punt the ball. And once again for the Hurricanes, we have Connor Winrow back deep, as well as number 88, Keaton Cardona. Punt is straight up, end over end. And it's going to go out of bounds right about the 30-yard line of Holland College. Looks like about the 32 was where the Hurricanes will start the drive with 6:53 remaining here in the third quarter. The Hurricanes trail by 6, 11-5. So here comes the Hurricane offense. Looking to move the ball on the defense here and throw some points up on the board here. Fake handoff. It's a pass out to the left to number 5, who finds a little bit of daylight, but it looks like he only escapes a little bit of tackle here, and he's going to get himself 3 or 4 yards. So it looks like it's going to be a gain of 4. We got 2nd and 6 for the Hurricanes. So here we go, 2nd and 6. Receivers are in motion. Passed over the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. Looks like we could have had ourselves a first down there. Intended receiver was Landon Keats, but just couldn't hold on to the ball. And that's going to force the Hurricanes to have to punt the ball away. Tom Hoyt back deep for the Bombers to get this punt. Simon Hales. Great snap. Ball is up. End over end. Takes a little bit of a Hurricane bounce. And it goes out of bounds right around the 45 or 6. There is a flag down. There'll be no flag on the play. So here comes the Bomber offense once again, and this Hurricane defense is tasked with stopping them. The Bomber offense will start at their own 45-yard line, and it's a handoff to LaFleur. And he is going to rumble for 5 yards. Four yards. About 2nd and 6 coming up here for the Bombers. Oh, he's got pressure, and again, he's able to escape the pressure. He looks deep right, but he's brought down right around the 51-yard line. Once again, Jonah Rollins able to escape the pressure. Gained himself a yard or two there when it looked like he was going to lose 3 or 4, but it's still not enough. And the UMB punt team will come on the field. Back deep again here for the Hurricanes is number 7, Connor Winrow, and number 88, Keegan Cardona. Aaron Hicks to punt for the Bombers. Snap is good. Punt's end over end. Cardona's going to get a chance to field it here. Runs out to the right. Gets around a couple tackles. Gets around another one. Finds a bit of room on the sideline. Runs out of bounds right around the 35-yard line. So Cardona able to get a bit of a return there. And here comes the Holland Hurricane offense. Ready to start this drive. Right around the 34-yard line. They can't find an answer for this Bomber defense as of yet, who has really kind of shut it down on them here today. So the Hurricanes have to kind of find a way to move the ball on them here, and we'll start right now, 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Motion on the left-hand side, handoff up the middle. Once again, that is stomped out by the UMB D-line. That's going to be a loss of 2, maybe 3. The front 4 for the UMB defense has really put a lot of pressure on this offensive line and made it hard for the Hurricanes to run the ball at all here today so far. So here we go, 2nd and 13 for the Bombers. Lots of motion on the left. Quarterback stands in the pocket, delivers a pass, and just out of the reach of number 22, Ethan Godinho. And that will result in the punt team heading out. The Bombers have sent number 81, Thomas Hoyt, back deep to receive the punt, while once again 14 for the Hurricanes. Simon Hales will be your punter. It's a good snap. The kick is up, end over end, going into the wind. And that is going to go out of bounds. Took a great bounce for the Hurricanes. That's going to bounce all the way back to about the 34-yard line. So a pretty good punt into the wind. I see some flags in the field here, so we got some referees talking over. We're going to see what those flags are all about. There is 2:49 left here in the 3rd quarter. Hurricanes trail by 6, 11-5 here to the UMB Red Bombers. Referees are just meeting here in the middle of the field just to make sure they get it right. Okay. We have got
Can I get a water?
okay, so it looks like the Holland College offense is back on the field. My best guess is we had a roughing the kicker penalty, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Because it is first down here for the Hurricanes, right around the 30-yard line. Quarterback drops back, rolls out to his right, takes a look, has to turn back to his left. Can't outrun the linebacker. He's in big trouble. Gets rid of the ball towards number 30 and number 3, but it is incomplete. We've got a flag down, and that is a hold, looks like. The referees are talking about it. Wait till after they meet here, and we'll see what the call is. It looks like we have a face mask that's going to go against the Bombers. And that'll move the chains down the field to the 45-yard line. So it's a face mask on the Bombers. We got first down, Holland College at their own 45. So they've had a bit of help this drive. Let's see if they can make it hurt here as they're back on the field for a first down. We got motion left. Handoff to 23, who breaks outside of the left but is brought down. We got another flag on the field. That's a hold on the offense. So the penalty was declined, and it's going to bring up second down and 11. Quarterback drops back, looks down the field, has no one to throw to, so he comes out of the pocket. Only floats to the top, number 3, and that is complete. That's complete on inside the the 45-yard line of UMB. Nice little play by the quarterback, just kind of floated over the top, and it was complete to number 11, Kyle Cameron. So we've got first down here at the 43-yard line of UMB. High snap, brought down by the quarterback. He swings it out to the left to number 11. Oh, no. Oh, no. It looks like number 11 after catching the ball, went to make a move and immediately grabbed his knee. That's Kyle Cameron down on the field. And the way he went down, I don't think that looks very good. So the medical team is out on the field right now tending to him. And hopefully everything is fine over there. And he's up on his feet here now, Kyle Cameron. Able to walk off on his own power, but he does have a bit of a limp there, so hopefully everything's okay, and he's back in action here today for us. So that resulted in a loss of 2 there for the Hurricanes, so it's 2nd and 12 from the 45-yard line. Fakes a handoff inside, looks over this right, oh, and it's an incomplete pass to Wolf Sim. So with 32.3 seconds left here in the third quarter, the Hurricanes have brought out their punt team. They're going to try to pin the Bombers deep into their own end here and look to keep them there. So it's a pretty good punt, and over end is fielded, but he's swallowed up by the Hurricanes punt team. So it looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bombers, starting on their own. Looks about the 11 or 12-yard line where the Bombers will be starting this drive. So the Hurricanes are going to look to pin them deep and get the ball back with decent field position here. Looks like the time's going to run out in the first quarter, and they'll get one last play off here. Fake handoff. He pulls it back in and completes a pass to number 84, Nick Parker. So it's going to be about a 5-yard completion, it looks like, just at the end of the third quarter. So they're going to switch sides of the field. So after 3 quarters of play here in Charlottetown, we've got the UNB Red Bombers 11 and the Holland College Hurricanes 5. In other action here this afternoon, we've had Dow, who is up after one half of play 60-0 against the UMBSJ team. So that's another action, and I believe they're playing in St. John this afternoon. 60-0 after the first half down there. But here in Charlottetown at McAdam Field, we're just about to start the fourth quarter with the UMB Red Bombers up 11-5. They have 2nd and 6 from about their own 14 or 15-yard line. Quarterback drops back, looks to his right, and it is incomplete. The pass was intended for 81 Thomas Hoyt, but he just couldn't hold on there. Number 7, Connor Winmore, was there to interrupt him a bit, so it looks like the Bombers' punt team will come out. Connor Winrow and Keegan Cardona back deep. Hurricanes bring the pressure, able to get the kickoff. It is up in the air, but once again the wind just kills it. And there are all kinds of flags on the field. The Hurricanes were able to get the punt rate around the 40-yard line of UMB, but we'll see what the flags are going to tell us here. So it looks like the penalty is going against the Bombers, which is going to give the Hurricanes fantastic field position here. So it looks like it's 1st and 10 from the 25 of UMB. Great opportunity here for the Hurricanes offense. On 17 looks and he's over the middle, wide open 88, and it's a touchdown for the Holland College Hurricanes. Keegan Cardona. That is a Holland College Hurricane touchdown. Hunter Pruss over the middle to number 88, Keegan Cardona, who hauls it in. And as of right now, folks, with 14-18 left in the fourth quarter, we have ourselves an 11-11 game. Hurricanes have a chance to take a 1-point lead here with the extra point. Just what the offense needed. They took advantage of that great field position. Were able to punch it in here for 6 points. Looking to tack on the extra point and the lead. And it's blocked by the Bombers. And that's just a great play by number 45. Blake Langell just busting through the line, getting his hands up, blocking the punt, and saying, nope, you're not taking the lead right now. We're going to stay tied at 11. So it looks like we're going to have a great finish here today, folks. 14-18 left in the fourth quarter. Tied at 11. And here we go. The Hurricanes are about to kick the ball off, and it is up. It goes back, and it's going through the end zone. And that's going to give the Hurricanes that 1 point that was just blocked. And there it is. We now have a 12-11 score here for the Hurricanes after the Rouge. Simon Hale's really able to use the wind to his advantage there, and with a great kick was able to put it right through the end zone. The Red Bombers will get the ball at their own 35 to start this drive. So we go 1st and 10 from the 35. Quarterback drops back, looks left. And it is intercepted. No, and it's not. Out of bounds, says the referee. But Connor Winrow was there, made the interception, but just must have stepped out of bounds on the far side of the field there. But a great play anyway, 2nd and 10. So a chance here for the defense to really put some pressure on the Bombers here. 2nd and 10, deep in their own end. Quarterback gets a snap, drops back, looks left, finds 84, and he is tackled short of the first down. Looks like he's going to be about 4 or 5 yards short there. Pass was complete to Nick Parker. And out comes the punt team for the Bombers. So the defense was able to hold there. We've got Winrow and looks like Cardona back deep for the punt. UMB will be punting into the wind here. Snap is up and it's good. Kick goes up in the air. Takes a Holland College bounce. There is flags down on the play. We'll let the referee sort it out and see what we're going to end up with. Referees are chatting over there right now to see what they're going to do with the flag. We've got 13:15 left here in the fourth quarter. It's 12-11 for your Holland College Hurricanes. After a touchdown pass completed to Keegan Cardona to give them the lead. The extra point was blocked to keep it tied. However, the following kickoff went through the end zone to give the Hurricanes a 1-point lead that you see right now. The referee's still trying to sort this out. Okay, it looks like they have a decision here on what they're going to do. They're just going to come over and talk it over with the UMB coach and staff. It looks like the Hurricanes will be starting this drive on their own 52-yard line. I don't think the referees are quite done yet sorting out the foul on the play. Okay, it looks like the Bombers are going to be punting the ball over again. I'm not exactly sure what is happening here with the call or what the call was, but we're going to go back to the Red Bombers punting the ball to the Hurricanes. So here we go again. We're back with the UMB punt team on the field. Snap is up. It's a good snap. Kick is in the air. It looks short. Caught on the run by number 7, Connor Winrow. And after a short return, the Hurricanes will be starting at the UMB 48-yard line. Wind really playing a factor here on the kicks today. So Bombers start here. Said 48-yard line. Quarterback drops back, looks over the middle. Completes it at number 22 over the middle, wide open. Big gain here on the first down play. And that is complete to number 22, Ethan Godinho. Great look over the middle by Hunter Press here. And the Hurricanes are in business. Press drops back, looks to his left, deep in the corner, has his man, but it is just a bit overthrown. Pass intended for Aaron Ricardo, just overthrew him a bit, and we're going to have second down here now for the Hurricanes. Hurricanes come out of their huddle. Good snap. Press drops back. Looks to his left. Looking for number 30, Magnus Lamb, but just couldn't find him there. So that's going to bring up third down. Looks like the Hurricanes keep their offense on the field. So here we go. Third down for the Hurricanes. Going to go for it. Looks over the middle. Oh, and it is broken up. Great play there for by Aaron Hicks for the UMB Bombers, breaking up that pass and saving a touchdown. There was a turnover on downs. The Bombers will get the ball. So we'll see what the Holland College Hurricane defense will do here. They bring pressure early, and it forces the Bomber quarterback to get rid of the ball quick. Can't find receivers with an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Looks like Owen McLeod is a little shaken up on the play, but he's up and ready to go. Hurricanes have brought lots of pressure here from their linebackers this afternoon on the quarterback. Let's see what they do here. 2nd and 10. Looking for a big stop. They bring a linebacker in on a little bit of a blitz. They look out to the right. They have a complete pass. Oh, and he falls. And it's going to end up being short. The pass was complete to Matt LaFleur, but it looks like he lost his footing there on the turf. Went down. It's going to be 3rd and 5, it looks like. And the Bombers are not going to risk it. They're going to punt the ball away. So the defense was able to hold here. We've got 10:41 left in the fourth quarter, 12-11 for the Hurricanes. Oh, it is a fake. It's a pass. And they brought him down. They did not get the first down. The Hurricanes were not fooled on the fake punt. And here comes the offense with another great chance to put some points on the board. Well done by this Holland College defense. The punt team was able to complete the pass, but the defense is there to stop them short of the first. Created the turnover on downs here, and now they're back in business. First down, right around the 20-yard line of the UMB Red Bombers. And here we go. Fake the handoff. Prestel rolls out to the right. Finds number 30 out in the open there, and he gets a gain of a few yards. That was a completed pass to Magnus Lamb, who picked up, it looks about 8 yards on that play. So we got 2nd, maybe 9 yards, so about 2nd and 1. So Press gets his orders from the sidelines. He's in the huddle. Here they go. The Hurricanes break out. 2nd and 1. Just inside. Looks like they're just inside the UMB 10-yard line. Quarterback rolls out to the right, and it's knocked down by number 30. Great play here by Ethan Ray as he broke up that pass. That brings up 3rd. It looks like the Hurricanes are going to bring out their field goal team. So the Bombers are looking, or sorry, the Hurricanes are looking to add 3 points on here, which would make it a 15-11 score. Looks like we have a timeout on the field. So it's 3rd and 1 from about the 9-yard line, it looks like, of the UMB Bombers. Okay, 3rd and 1. UMB 9-yard line. It looks like the Hurricanes are going for it. They did have their kicking team out for a second, but they are going back with their offense. It's going to be a QB keep. Did he get enough? It was Wolf Sim with the who took the snap under center and tried to sneak up the middle. And it looks like the Hurricanes may have gotten themselves a first down here. And yes, they did. First down, Holland College. So we've got 1st and goal. Maybe they're going to measure it here because it looks like they're bringing the chains out. Yeah, here comes the chains. They're going to measure it to see if he did get enough to get the first down. This is kind of a big play in the game right now. If this is a first down, the Holland College Hurricanes will be 1st and goal inside the 8 or 9-yard line. And if not, it is Bomber ball, but it looks like it's going to be a first down. First down, Holland College. And that, like I said, that's a big play here. So now they have 1st and goal. A touchdown here would be just what the doctor ordered for the Hurricanes. And let's see what they can do. They break out of the huddle. Press is ready to take the snap. Here we go. Snap is up. It's a fake handoff inside of 22. Looks to the left, and it is caught. I don't think he gets inside the goal line, but it was a complete pass over the middle. Looks like that was Magnus Lamb with the reception there. Looks like he was brought down right around the 2-yard line. So we're going to have 2nd and goal from the 2. Second and goal from the 2. Here we come out of the pocket, out of the huddle. Rolls out, finds number 19 wide open. Looks like we have there's a flag on the play, though. So right now it's a touchdown. Complete pass to Aaron McCardle, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see what that is. It is on the defense. And we have another referee huddle here. So it looks like that touchdown is coming off the board. Penalty is against Holland College. And they are moved back 10 yards. So we've got 2nd and goal. Oh, he's got his receiver in the end zone. Oh, what a catch. What a catch. That's Aaron McCardle for the touchdown. That's a great reception there, and that's 6 points for the Hurricanes. Hunter Pross finds McCardle in the end zone. Makes a great catch. Puts the Hurricanes up 18-11 currently. So last time the Hurricanes had an extra point, it was blocked. So let's see if they can get this one through the uprights here. It is up, and it is good. So with 7 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter here, we have the Holland College Hurricanes 19, the UMB Red Bombers 11. We have a player down for the Hurricanes right now. I can't tell exactly who it is. All right, so we've got we're back here with 7.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Hurricanes about to kick the ball off. We've got Jace Taylor back deep for the Bombers, as well as looks like Turner Ryan, and that's who got the ball, and he is forced out of bounds right around the 20-yard line. And that's where the Bombers are going to start this drive from. All right, so we've got the Holland College defense back on the field, who have played really well this afternoon, to see if they can keep it up here and force the Bombers offense back off the field. So we've got 1st and 10, somewhere around the 17 or 18-yard line of UMB. Fakes a handoff. 17 looks deep up left-hand side. He has his man, but it's just a bit overthrown. The pass was intended for Jace Taylor, who was open, but he just overthrew him a bit. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Snap is back. Lots of time for the quarterback, and he airs it out deep towards number 84, who hauls it in. And he just keeps chugging. He gets all the way down to the 45-yard line of Holland College. That is Nick Parker with a big reception there, moving the chains way down the field for the Bombers. That offensive line of UMB gave Rollins all kinds of time to look downfield to make that completion. Oh, and he is sacked this time. The ball comes out. And it is picked up by Holland College, number 33, Tyler Newson. Breaks through the line, forces a fumble with a sack, and picks it up himself. What a great play there by 33, Holland College, Tyler Newson. Boys, one play after the UMB Red Bombers pick up a big yardage reception there. The very next play, Holland College comes in, forces a fumble with a sack, gets the ball back, and goes back on offense. So the Hurricanes are going to have the ball on their own 51 with 6:07 left. They're up 19-11. And they're looking to move the ball down the field and eat some clock up here now. That's something they haven't been able to do against this Bomber defense, is really move the ball like that, but this is the time to do it if they're going to do it. 17 floats one down. Oh, and he had his man just out of the reach of number 1, Wolf Sim. So that's going to bring up second down. That'll stop the clock with the incomplete pass, so it's 5:53 left. Hurricanes come out of the huddle. Oh, looks like we have a Okay, here we go. We're ready to get back going here. The clock starts. We got 5:40 left here in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10 from their own 52. Press drops back, looks over the middle. Oh, and he had number 88, Keaton Cardona, but he just couldn't hold on. That's going to bring up third down and likely a punt here from the Hurricanes. So the punt team is out. It's Simon Hales, number 14, back to punt for the Hurricanes. We've got Thomas Hoyt and Jace Taylor back deep for the Bombers. Snap is up. It's a good snap. Kick is up. It's in the air. Takes a great Holland College bounce back towards 1. Oh, and a great tackle by number 1, Wolf Sim. Great tackle, and that's going to put the Bombers down right around their own 8-9 yard line. And that's where they're going to start this drive from. So a good kick there by Hales again. The wind playing a big factor in that. But they're able to pin the Bombers deep. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bombers, who need to get down the field and put some points up. They're 8 points down to the Hurricanes here. Ball's up. Complete a pass across the middle to number 8, Jace Taylor, who holds on. And looks like the stick crew's having a bit of trouble there, but looks like it's enough for a first down. Oh, we have a big sack. Number 44, Owen McLeod, finds his way into the backfield and is able to sack the quarterback for a big loss. That's going to bring up second and long. We'll say around 18. So big play for the Bombers here, second and long. They swing it out to the right. He's able to break a tackle, but it's going to get brought down right around the original line of scrimmage, which will bring up third and 10. And that was Matt LaFleur with the reception. It looks like the Bombers are leaving their offense on the field, and they really don't have a lot of choice with 3 minutes left here in the fourth, down by 8. And here we go, third down. Quarterback's looking deep, looks to his right, has his man, and it is complete to number 8, Jace Taylor. It looks like about a pickup of close to 18 yards or so. And that'll move the chains. Great play here for the Bombers. They needed that on the third down. So first 10, quarterback looks deep to his left. Oh, and it's knocked away by number 25 for the Holland College Hurricanes, Matthias Blaze. Great play to get his hand in there and to break up that pass. The intended receiver was Jace Taylor. So once again, we have second and 10 here, about the for UMB, right about their own 43 or 44 yard line. Defense is looking to come up big again for Holland College. Here we go. Quarterback draws back, looks over the middle, has his receiver 84, but he's stopped immediately right around the first down marker. This is going to be close. And that was caught by Nick Parker. It looks like he's going to be just short. So we've got third and a short one. So this could be it. If Holland College is able to stuff him here, this would be a big play. UMB needs about a yard for a first down. And it's a handoff. And they are going to get the first down. And it is going to be first and 10 at the Holland College 53-yard line here for UMB. So here we go, first and 10. Some players in motion. Ball snapped. Looks to his left. Number 84, no, and it's incomplete. They couldn't hold on to it. That's an incomplete pass. So here we go. We have a second and 10 here now from the 53-yard line of the Hurricanes. Quarterback draws back, looks deep down the field. Looks like he can overthrow his receiver, and it is picked. Oh, no, and it's incomplete. Looks like the two Holland College defenders were both there, and they kind of both had their hands in there. The ball came out, and we have an incomplete pass. Almost picked off. That's going to give the Bombers another chance. Oh, there's a flag on the play anyways, looks like. So the Bombers are going to move up 5 yards. I don't know if that's repeat second down. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be still second down here. So the interception wouldn't have mattered anyway. Okay, so we've got 2nd and 5 here. 48-yard line. The Bombers are pushing here. We've got 1:57 left. Clock is ticking. Handoff to 84. Going left. And he gets maybe a yard out of that. That was Nick Parker. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 4 after the 1-yard gain by Parker. Oh, and that looks like the ball came out. It looks like he had it, but the ball may have popped out, and it is, and it's an incomplete pass, and that's a turnover on downs. With 1:37 left here in the 4th quarter, and the Hurricanes up by 8, we have a turnover on downs. Holland College will take over at their own 48-yard line, 47-yard line. So this Bomber defense that's been stingy is going to have to be at its stingiest right now to give their offense a chance to get back on the field. So here we go, players in motion. Pross drops back, hands it off, and he is tackled for probably a 1-yard loss. That was Pierce Saunders. And it's a loss of a yard there, and that brings up 2nd and 11. 1:33 left here, 4th quarter. Hurricanes up by 8. Pross drops back, looking deep left. Has his man, but just overthrows him a bit. That was intended for number 1, Wolf Sim. So that brings up 3rd down 11, and the punt team for Holland College. That's going to give the Bombers another shot at it here. Low snap, it bounced, but the punter was able to control it. Gets the kick off. Jace Taylor gets the punt, swings out to his left, stays on his feet, tries to come back, but is met there by 44, Owen McLeod, and brings him down. So this could be the game for the Bombers. They're going to start right around their own 20-yard line. They have 51.9 seconds on the clock, down by 8. The Holland College defense, which has played good all day, needs to do it one more time to bring this home for them. So they're starting right around their 20-yard line. Here we go. 51.9 seconds left. Bombers down by 8 with the ball, 1st and 10 on their 20. Drops back, looks over the middle, has his man, but just out in front of him a little bit. Pass was intended for Jace Taylor. So we've got 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Bombers. Here we go. Bombers come up to the line. They're set. Rollins gets the ball, drops back, looks deep right. Oh, and he had his man 84 there, Nick Parker, but it was just out of his reach, which is going to bring up 3rd and 10. Okay, this could be the ball game here. We've got 3rd and 10 for the Bombers on their own 20. They need a first down to keep their offense on the field. Big play for the Holland College defense here. Here we go. Rollins drops back. Tries to run the ball, and he is stopped. Right around the line of scrimmage. Had nowhere to go. Swallowed up by number 99, Raquan Saunders. So the Holland College defense holds strong. Gets the ball back into the hands of their offense. 35.6 seconds left. They're going to get the ball right around the 20-yard line of UMB. Maybe the 25. Hand off to number 22 on the inside, and he breaks out, but hauled down behind the line of scrimmage. That was Ethan Godinho with the carry. So here we go with our 2nd down play for the Hurricanes. Press gets a snap. Oh, and it's a fumble. 23 fumbles it, but I think he's able to hold on. Yes, he did. That was Pierce Saunders, who dropped the ball on the handoff, but was able to get back on it to get the ball back to the Hurricanes. So we got 3rd down here. .8 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Clock is running. Clock has run down to 4.4 seconds here. Holland College calls a timeout. So we got 4.4 seconds left. 3rd down for the Hurricanes. So that's going to do it with the timeout. The offense comes back on the field with 4.4 seconds left, up by 8. They're set up in a punt formation. Uh-oh. And he successfully kicked the ball through the end zone. And we've got ourselves a rouge. 20-11. The clock runs out. The game is over. Your Holland College Hurricanes have won today 20-11 over the UMB Red Bombers. The great defensive battle here today. Great start to the season for the Hurricanes.